or
With
else you're not
everybody
going
on
to have a
fresh tires,
chance.
though, can he go? Like, you might not. You just might be stuck where you are unless you hit the guy.
These guys have shown you can go. Watch Austin Beers dive it down in here to turn 1. He doesn't dive it, though. This is just
Side by
going to...
side per second. That's
This is...
the battle.
Austin Beers' best corner's been 3. Narducci in the wall behind.
If he's going to take a shot at the win, he's going to have to really sail this thing down into turn 3.
He does, but it's not enough. Rawls just holding the door. Little teamwork here to get Nick and Delicato another ERSCA win. Beers clears to second. He won't have
We
enough
got big
time.
junk into 3, but it looks like Nick and Delicato is going to win the race.
Nick and Delicato, your race winner. Beers second, Rawls third.
Everybody about 7th on back is sitting in a pile over in turn 3.
Ryan Lutz is one of the ones wrecked. We'll have to take a look and see what happened there.
I think Let's just quit after the line. He finished 4th. He was not in that wreck.
Didn't look like he was, but certainly a disappointing night for Ryan Lutz to finish in that 4th spot, given he was very strong throughout the race.
It looks like the initial car to get turned was Drew Eisman down into 3.
Eisman gets turned onto the apron. Looks like it's a Trupiano getting into Christopher. Hey, Michael Goodman ends up 10th in this race. How about that? Oh man, Campbell on his lid.
Yeah, when I saw the underside of that 8 car for a minute, or not the 8 car, the 31 car, the Barbie car there, it looked pretty big back there.
Do we have a broadcast now? We do. Did we get the finish? Another good question. All right.
Sorry for our technical difficulties there, everybody. We did not know that our stream had went down.
Guys, I said hi to Zach Evans, and it killed the stream. So, Zach, we'll just say hi verbally to you from now on.
About how many laps did we miss there?
I think it went under caution.
Yeah, we missed about a half a lap on the final restart. We got back for the whites, so we got what counted.
All right, well let's grab 3rd place Seth Rawls here. He's in the waiting room. We'll since we do have a ability to interview here, Seth, it's David in the booth. You got me, and take us through your night.
What is up? That was fun. That was a handful. That had a little bit of everything. I feel like strategy, cautions, loose, tight, everything. That was insane. Especially coming off an elite Grand National race, that was a bit of a workout. But I'll take a 3rd place. I did no practice laps before this. I was really shot in the dark there. I think I qualified 16th, so I will take a 3rd place finish.
And coming out of the white, you're running in second behind your teammate. What else could you have done to go for the win there?
Yeah, I think I messed up my my 4 second to last lap. Coming out of 4 there, I just couldn't get a run going. I think if I had one on the backstretch, but I just messed up at a 4. He saw my run and kind of blocked that top, which is no problem by me. And then I was kind of sitting back for Beers there because he had all the momentum and I had no momentum. So hey, we hang on. That was a clean finish. It's always fun to see. I thought I was gonna get on there maybe on this quarter panel, but I tried to get a little suckarooski. But we lived to fight another day. It's 3rd place. I'll take it.
Yeah, and you said 3rd place, you'll take it. I am curious, Seth, if the caution doesn't come out at the end that led to those rash cautions, what were you looking like for fuel there? Were you going to be able to go all the way to the checkered?
Yeah, I was about a half lap good. I was bad on tires there. I feel like my tires were just kind of shot. And I would have taken a 5th, but I really wish it went green. Either the 1st restart or the 2nd restart. The 3rd restart was my first overtime restart was really good. I feel like when we were on top. And the top is so dominant tonight. You really couldn't. I mean, yeah, I got passed, I guess, on the bottom, but momentum and all that kind of stuff. I really felt good there. But yeah, I mean, fun track. I don't know if we go to Auto Club in this schedule, but I hope we do because that was a good little combo. And yeah.
Just before the other guys jump back in, Auto Club is the penultimate race of the schedule.
Beautiful. That'll be a great race. Hopefully it's a night race because that'd be fun.
Yeah, it looked like you guys were racing Auto Club tonight with all the different lanes, and the outside did look like the strong one. But you know, any real like things you can take away from this one going forward? I know you're going to be, within the chase. I think at this point with another good top 5 run.
Yeah. I think just kind of we're learning these cars. The Gen 4 kind of model is still kind of pretty new. Learning how the people race each other. We really didn't see a lot of dive bombs early, but then, or not dive bombs, I should say, slide jobs, because they're all clean. I really think. But that's really kind of had to pass here. But we only saw it at the end, so you kind of learn something new every lap. Whether it's what lane's the best, how to manage that throttle control. So we're all kind of like in the same boat. I feel like, which is fun. It's like we're back in the playing field with like the next gen car. Everyone's kind of learning at the same rate, and it's really fun just to kind of see what each track brings.
All right, Seth. Well, you got any shout outs for us here before we send you off?
Yeah, it was awesome seeing all the SR Design cars here tonight. That was awesome. Seeing the, I was like, wow, there's a lot of SR Design logos in front of me. So, that is my company. I'm doing commissions. I do paint schemes, logos, you name it. Hit me up. I'm open for the summer. You can check out my Instagram, Twitter, Seth Rolls Design, or SethRollsDesign.com. Check out my past work there. There's a contact form as well, but DMs are always open as well. Looking forward to working with a lot of people for paint schemes. I know Massey's got one. All the shift guys got one. Speaking of shift, great job tonight. Nick getting our first one of the season there. All the shift partners, Angry Duck, launch partners, Drop Dimes, you name it, they're all there. They're all big supporters of us, and I'm tired, so I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Well, have a good night, Seth, and congratulations on your 3rd.
Thank you. See you guys.
Seth Rawls, race bronze medalist. And now let's grab the 2nd place finisher, Austin Beers. And Austin, it looked like you had the best short run car tonight, but just not enough time to get up there and take both of those shift cars. Still a 2nd place, very strong for the points. Take us through your night tonight.
Yeah, I thought we were really good. Actually, that one long run where I accidentally got in Delicado, I was going back by him after Lutz kind of pinched me there, but I felt like we were really good on the long run there, and just trying to save as much fuel as I could in that 2nd run there, and I just didn't want to run out because I knew today was going to be a good points day, hopefully, and just wish that caution didn't come out when we were about 5 inches from the start-finish line, because I had a little run in Delicado, and I think maybe I would have had a shot, but then I had to pass Seth to get to Indelicado on that last restart. But no, really good points day, another top 3, so we'll head to wherever we're going, Chicagoland, I think, and hopefully just finish in the top 5 again.
Feel like you were getting blocked there a little bit, or were you just, out of luck because of the lane choice and the restart and stuff like that?
I don't think I got blocked. I just think, teammates are going to help other teammates, which I understand. Just is what it is. Just wish I had an opportunity where maybe Lutz was in a row behind Nick there, and I could have been 2nd entering turn 1 instead of 3rd. But all in all, still a good day. Happy that Brian Narducci finally finished the race.
I want to talk about that restart there, a couple restarts from the end when you were jacked up sideways. How bad did you think you were going to get wrecked right there? Did you think you'd be able to save that thing?
Yeah, I definitely thought I was getting spun out, and I was going to be pretty upset with Lutz there because, the leader starts the race, and he didn't even get to going yet, and I was already in the air. So just happy I saved that, and, that because that would have ruined our day.
Well, all right.
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, you got another question here, David? I was just going to let him shout the sponsors out.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask him about him bouncing off of Indelicado earlier in the race. Indelicado was one of our cautions. Anything there? We'll ask Indelicado about it too, I'm sure, since he had to come from the back. But
yeah, when I got pinched by Lutz, Indelicado got by me because we were battling hard, and I was a little better than Lutz, and I was actually kind of better than Indelicado. I ran him back down, and I got inside of him in a 3, and he pinched me a little bit, and we rubbed, and then a lap later out of 4, I was on the top this time because he crossed me over, and he kind of came up a little bit, and then out of 4, I just got a little loose, and right when I saved it, the left rear just tapped him, and that's enough with these cars to send him right around. So happy he, recovered there and got the win. So yeah, about it.
All right, and then like Chris said, you got any shout outs for us here before we send you off?
Yep, Legend Pro, they're pretty cool sponsor, Black Flag Podcast, and the Shark Lounge, and you guys put on a great broadcast every night on Mondays, and Johnny for running the league, even though one of the Johnnies wasn't here.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on second. Pretty sure you'll be the points leader after this one. So good luck next week.
Yep, thank you guys.
All right, that's Austin Beers. Now we will grab race winner Nick and Delicato. Nick, long night for you there. From spun out and backwards up to the race win. Take us through it and tell us kind of what happened there to get you spun out.
Yeah, that was intense race actually. That final couple laps there with the restart with Dylan and everybody up there. That was actually a ton of fun, and I'm happy for us, I guess it ended clean, but that first spin there on that long green flag run, I ran down those guys. I had 4 and I felt like I was a little bit better, but the tires evened out a lot. And then, I don't know what Austin said about it, but I got doored down the front. Is what it is, but came back somehow. I don't know how. Luckily, I felt pretty good. So overall, I'll take it. Not upset with a win at all. I can't really be upset with that, but wish it would have been a little bit easier.
Yeah, and talk us through that last couple of restarts there. And was Beers close to running into you when he got sideways from the 36 car there, or were you all just taking off and about to get away from him?
Yeah, are you talking about the final restart with the 03?
When or the second to last one when I guess maybe you missed it. They almost ran into you. Lutz jumped the start and almost spun him into you.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, I honestly thought he just spun the tires. I wasn't really paying attention, and I got that door, and I was like, all right, well, here we go again. So, luckily he kept her straight, and then we had that yellow right after it. So, contact's one thing. Is what it is. We came away with a win. Can't really be angry, but like I said, when you have a clean race to the end like that, it kind of makes up for the smaller stuff. So, to have this little slide jobs we did there at the end, and everybody, keep it to themselves, it made it a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't really have any questions for you, Nick. You ran a great race like you normally do. We're up there, and congrats on the win. All I got to say is, any sponsors you want to thank, shout out you want to give here, and get off of here and start celebrating your win and heading on to next week.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I'm super excited to have ERSCA back after the 1 season break, and it's really cool to race with a bunch of group of guys that you get to normally race, and when there's respect, it makes it even better. So, shout out to Fantasy Thrills Football for hopping on board. They're on board with the Elite Racing League as well, and almost had her in the Final Four for that for Wednesday, but put up a good fight there, and hopefully can put her in the championship here. So. First win of the season, pretty cool to have them on board with the orange and the blue, and especially with Belly Up Sports. So shout out to them. Shout out to Seth Rawls, who had an awesome run tonight, for making these beautiful paint schemes. If you need a paint scheme for iRacing, go check them out. And then our team, Shift Esports, Gavel came on board this year for the 01. So overall, a really good, team night. Honestly, finishes could have been better, but everyone ran really well. And it's awesome to have a, great group of guys in the Discord calls every week to help you get better. So that's about it. Thank you guys for broadcasting.
All right, Nick, final question. You ready for Thursday?
Man, I would just wish it wasn't Dover. It's a little too unpredictable for me.
That's perfect for me.
Yeah, trust me, I'm waiting for it. It'll be fun though.
It should be fun. For unawares, Nick and I are the 2 eligible for the ERSCA Championship this Thursday. So hop on over to 3Y TV, tune in. We'll put on a good show for them.
Excited. Yeah, that'll be fun. You put up a hell of a job in that too. So I'm really excited to have you there with me and battle it out.
It should be cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, with that, enjoy your win tonight, and hopefully you don't win any on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Good night, boys.
All right, that's race winner and Nick and Delicato here tonight. With that, any final thoughts here from Robert or Chris before we send them off?
Just a great race. I'm glad that they gave me and Robert the opportunity to come up here with you with you, David. I almost said you and no one. It's been you, David. So it's been a lot of fun getting to come out of Elite and come right over here and broadcast these Gen 4 cars. They're so so much fun to watch. You know, there's so much fun to drive as well. That the racing is just so good. I know that I've seen some frustration about tonight's event, but the racing, man, was so good, especially on that longer run. And we're talking about fuel mileage and whatnot. So it's been awesome to get to come up here and call these races. And I think Robert and I only have one more, maybe two more left. I'm not real sure. I don't have the schedule right in front of me, but we're running out of these races to do here, David. So it's been a lot of fun getting to work with you.
Yeah, I'm really thankful that you guys have gotten to jump on and actually broadcast these. It's really nice to not have any missing races other than that Richmond race right at the beginning. So I really appreciate it. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good time for Chris and I to come over from ERN just after our Monday night Grand National races to come over here and broadcast some Gen 4. It's a nice little build-up as well for Chris and I ahead of our ARCA series kicking off next Tuesday night over at Elite. So get a little bit of extra practice calling these ARCA cars, and it's been a great time. Can't wait for the next one. And congratulations to Nick and Austin on a great race tonight.
All right. Well, with that, I'm David Westergreen. That was Chris Wright and Robert Hill for the Manscaped 200. And should have asked Nick and Delicato what he was going to do with his Manscaped prize package.
Don't know if we want to know.
We'll see you guys next week.